You know, the shittiest part about it too is working and then worrying about your Cadillac converter getting stolen from the parking lot. Because, bro, they
Like
were
that's what happened.
stealing
They
the
just saw that
chips
shit
left
right
and
off,
right.
dude.
Bro, they were taking all that shit, man. That was the worst part. My buddy had to replace his twice.
You
Those
think
things are
they're
not
upset
cheap.
because they have to root for the Seahawks?
Yeah, fuck the Seahawks.
Yeah, I condone that message.
No, I'm not a fan. Worst football fans in America.
Are they the worst football fans? They have to be, right? Them or New England Patriot fans.
I don't
They
know.
sit here and act like they don't have it all. Like they have so many championships in the last 20 years. Like I don't want to hear you complain at all.
I don't know. also being biased too, because I lived in the city and I went through a lot of shit there for it. Like when I went to the games and shit. So I'm sure if I lived in Kansas City, there's probably a bunch of Kansas City Chiefs fans that are assholes, and Denver too, right? I went in there wearing a Chiefs jersey and everyone for the most part was pretty nice.
Eddie's scarred by Seattle. He
Bro,
needs to air it all out right now. It's
there's
therapy session.
so many fights, bro. So many fights.
So many
12
fights
man
with
It
who?
was not
pat
a
on
good
your
time.
chest, dude.
With men? With
With who?
women?
I
With
said
men, bro. What
the
you
12th man.
Yeah, man.
You were out there getting
Some
in scrap, like in fights with people?
out the stadium, bro, because I'd wear my poncho and they'd say like ironically, they would say a lot of like racist comments. Like you shouldn't even fucking be here. And I'm just like, bro, I thought this was a safe zone. Okay, pinche safe zone.
It's never a safe zone when it comes to sports, man.
It's true, bro. I can't even be that mad about it because it's sports. Because like, you remember when we went to watch that Mexico game? And they were
Yeah.
dumping all that beer on the freaking the Uruguay fan, him and his son. Bro, I still picture that. I have that like pictured perfectly in my mind when they scored the goal and this guy was holding his son and his son was holding his dad, and it was so endearing. And then all these freaking paisas are just pouring beer all over him. I'm like, you guys are assholes.
Yo, I was so high and freaking that shit happened. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. But also, me and Zeke went and walked around. And I think it was the Mexico's manager was giving like a speech or something. They're all over there yelling at him, bro. And we walked into it. And I'm like, yo, I can't handle this right now. These guys are going to actually jump this man. They were pissed off. Did they hate his ass?
He's not. He's actually coaching. At the time, he was coaching that team. He's actually coaching Messi right now over in Miami. He coaches that team.
Did they hate him though? Was there something going on?
I don't know, man. Like that was a really talented squad, and I feel like anytime you lose those kinds of games, obviously they didn't lose, but you're gonna blame the manager, right? Who you're starting, who you're pulling up. So I was never a big fan of him. I like the guy that got banned, but yeah, but it was also kind of a bummer because Uruguay didn't have their best player at the time, my cousin.
You would know more than me
Well, Zeke taught me most of it.
because I don't know anything about soccer
It was a good time though.
except those
No
mother
doubt.
effers be flopping a lot.
Bro, you remember when Uruguay scored and they were throwing all the cups on the field and shit?
Ah, that's what they
Mexican
do.
fans are toxic, bro.
Oh yeah, those guys were. I was tripping out. I thought at some point I was gonna get beat up, and I wasn't even doing anything.
Yeah, bro. It was a lot of fun though.
Yeah, that game was. The energy in there was crazy.
Yeah, bro. I was freaking my adrenaline was out the freaking root. Like it was nuts. That was definitely one of the probably the
That's fun.
funnest sporting experience I've ever had.
You had a good time, Jake.
I just like when the goalie kicks it off, dude. And they're just like, puto. I'm like,
Yeah,
dang.
they banned some games after. They'll stop the games now if they say that.
Really?
In
Mhm.
Denver, they did it
That's crazy.
because Denver has a zero tolerance thing. I actually
Because it's
brought
a
that up.
slur.
Yeah, I brought that up because one lady, she was super drunk and she's like, "Hey, how's Mahomo doing?" And I was like, "What?" And everyone that was teasing me got all quiet, and I'm like, "You don't say that." And then-
She said that, dude. What a
yeah,
weirdo, dude.
bro. And I was like, isn't
That's
it
a good
zero
name.
tolerance over here? And then it got really quiet, and then she was super nice after that.
That's funny. That's a good name.
That's a good.
I'm gonna adopt that.
Nah, bro, you're being a pinche
I
hero.
really hope the Chiefs just. I hope they suck ass this year.
Nah, man.
I can't wait. They
They
just come
ball
out
out,
and
baby.
flop, just fall on their faces.
No, I bet you we repeat.
How much you willing to bet? Say it right now, live for the subscribers. Put the money on it.
$400.
Ooh, 400. Y'all heard it here first.
But if I'm gonna bet though, I'm gonna take that to the casino because I'm gonna win more than $400.
It's going to the casino.
That they're gonna go all the way and win it.
Yeah.
Not with the Broncos in the way.
Yeah, you're stuck, Eddie. Your
Better
days are
watch
over,
out.
mister.
You better watch out, buddy.
You better
Bro.
take them seriously. Quit laughing. Just kidding.
No, man. It's comical, bro. It's comical. I'll be there to taste your tears in November.
In November? What's in November?
I don't know.
So when
I
they
can
play?
find out there.
You
Huh?
made that up. Is that when they play or do you make that up?
Oh yeah, I made that up. They play like week 11, then they have a bye, or they play someone else, and then they play week 12. They play like each other twice in a span of 3 weeks.
Interesting.
Speaking